Guyana Goldfields is not commenced underground mining. It is something that the company intends to commence since that form of mining is being considered as the most plausible form of extracting thousands of ounces of gold at Aurora in the Guyana Region 7 area. During a familiarization tour of its Aurora operations, the company revealed that it has received permission from the Environmental Protection Agency, the EPA, for exploration, but has not received approval as yet from the Guyana Geology and Mines Commission (GGMC). According to German Critchlow, environmental superintendent at Guyana Goldfields Inc., there are certain guidelines which are not set within the agency and by extension the EPA.
We intend to work with these agencies if we have to develop these guidelines and ensure that we have something that's workable here. We intend to do that with the agencies.
Will this work out to the benefit of the company in working with these companies to develop these items?
It works out for the benefit of both the company and the country, right? Because you have a model now of something, okay, this is underground, AGM did it, so that's something that they could transfer in case you have other companies that come in and find other resources. You have something to work with, to reference that you can use, right?
The company has already made its application to the GGMC, according to Suresh Kalatil, Senior Vice President and Chief Operations Officer.
As soon as they give a go-ahead, then we will start looking at how to start these operations. But the other thing is that, like what we told, we're looking at external contractors for the expertise. Basically, it's to use them and the knowledge of them to transfer it to the Guyanese people, to get that skill sets developed for more from an exploration part and then into a development and then get into the actual mining.
Commissioner of the Guyana Geology and Mines Commission (GGMC), Noel Denisons, says there are mining regulations which speak to a variety of constructs, but it is not a one-size-fits-all procedure.
You don't want to find yourself caught up in a situation where a company comes in and then if the company says, well, okay, we're going to do an open pit, and from that open pit venture, you will go underground, that you are so bottlenecked that you can't do anything. I believe that our regulations and our laws are a sufficient backdrop upon which now you're going to build and put meaning and context to operations like these.
One of the challenges of underground mining, at least to the scope at which Guyana Goldfields intend to operate, is its newness.
We need to talk to people and make them understand it's not unsafe and it's not the way it is. And that was the reason in my presentations why I told you very clearly is that this is the equipment we are using, and the specific question with one of the reporter that it's not like South Africa, where I told that it's more engineering driven, it's more technology driven. So nowadays you got a lot of technology in mining those areas. People have mined 3.2 kilometers below ground, so this should not be a big issue.
Once the mine becomes operational, after exploration, if all goes according to plan, in 3 years' time the company will be adding more than 300 workers to its current workforce, which currently stands at about 700. This will also require the company ramping up its investment locally. Handel Duncan, HGP Nightly News.